I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it, many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sun rises, when the sun
Welcome to Collide. This is where we speak on our thoughts. This is where I wanted to also introduce what this podcast is about and why I call it Collide. Because I always have different hosts, different guests that comes in that when I walk into and speak to different people that likes DC and also Marvel that can come in collide with me in different thoughts and different attributes because these people right here like my boy Sky, my boy OG, my boy Pat, they here on the strength like this is the time to speak about different thoughts of DC, of Marvel. But today we will be talking about the the lifespan of DC because this is the face of DC, of Batman and Superman. I just wanted to let you know that what Collide is about from the strength, like why I do this twice a month, um, why I bring different sorts of guests in here that will get you pumped, will get you rowdy, will get you like what what the shenanigans. But I will try my best um to not only myself but my also co-host. His name is Pat. Um, he's gonna make sure that we stay on topic, even though we're very passionate of these thoughts that we have in mind of different guests that I have. OG, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nick, Scott, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here in the building.
What up? What up? What up?
I'm not
Cool,
gonna lie.
cool.
Like
Pat, you with me?
I wake up every
Yo.
day.
To today, we're here to talk about all the Supermans that's been in existence, from TV to movie, from and also from Batman, from just the films. And we didn't have too many Batman, but we do have Batman anime. With that, let's start off with Superman. Which Superman did you guys like the best? Uh, from your guys' perspective. Uh,
From like the movies or like all overall?
overall, from Smallville to Superman and Lois to the Justice League to all the way back to Christopher Reed's
I'll say Superman animated series. I
Superman
liked that
and
Superman, even though like he sucked.
Superman
I'm
animated
not really.
version.
Yeah, the animated series. I liked that one. That was iconic.
Mm. You
I,
like more the anime, huh?
yeah, I liked the animated versions because DC. That's what DC like. That's their best work is animated. Like that's their best work. Like
Mm, that makes sense. So you don't like none of the ones that I have here.
I mean, Man of Steel was pretty cool. Like, I mean, that was a pretty cool movie. I mean, they
Th-
didn't have too many of them, so
th- those right there.
mm, I mean, I like the Smallville Superman. He was a cool Superman. I mean, it was the starting out point. Like that was pretty cool. I liked that. Um, that Superman, the first one, that's a classic. That's a classic movie. That's the original Superman. That shit was alright. I just didn't like how he was smelling his suit.
Yeah.
He didn't look like Superman. But I like the Destiny Man. That was pretty cool. But like I said, I'm a like a animated type of fan, so I like animated series Superman better. I
Mm,
mean, like the whole like soundtrack to it because it was made like I think WB made that one just like they did Batman. So I mean, the music is what made it so iconic, just like Batman animated series made it so
mm.
iconic. Like, and that's the best Batman in history to me. Like that Batman and Superman animated series. Like,
So Batman and Superman animated series.
yeah, those are the best.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta agree with you on that one because like it's crazy. I was just saying this the other day, like the Batman animated series, that shit was never a flop. Like that shit was never a not one series they dropped animated was a flop.
Oh yeah, we was
I was
talking
just
about
Not
that.
one. Not
We-
one. And even their movies, bro. Even their movies is fire. Like, even the movies are dope. Like,
I feel
you
like
know,
the last movie wasn't really it for real, in my opinion. But with the animated series shit, for sure, yeah, I'm jacking that, yeah, for sure. Cause Batman Beyond, that shit was tough.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
that was
Batman
back in the
Braving
day.
the Bold, that shit was tough. Uh,
Love Raven Bull.
They had, bro, that shit. That shit never flopped.
That was the best. That was like the best up and coming was Breathing Bold. Like that was like because you see him with all different superheroes. Like I mean, they just helping him out type shit. Like that shit was fire. But overall, I mean, Batman animated series to me overall, like the soundtrack for it was just perfect. The fucking the scenes, like even the dark scenes, even the dark parts of Batman was dope. Like I mean, like the whole Clayface episode, that shit was crazy. The one with the little girl when she was a fucking like she couldn't grow up, that shit was wild. Like so it was pretty dark too. So I liked that.
So
Like I
you're
said,
sa-
I
so
love
you're
DC,
saying
but
to me you like Superman. I mean, you like Batman better than Superman.
I kind
That's
of
what
like
your
I have a
conversation
secret
is
hatred for
telling me right
Superman,
now.
really. Like I have a secret hatred for Superman. Like I mean, it's
I
Superman,
see.
bro. Like the nigga could do everything. It's like might as well hate on him. Like he can do literally everything. Like there's nothing he can't do. He can't even die. I mean, I give
Facts.
Batman more credit than Superman. Yeah, his job is a lot harder.
Batman's job is a lot harder.
Yeah,
I, I, I like Superman Returns. I loved Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor.
Mm,
He killed it.
he he killed it. That's crazy.
And Superman Returns,
Yeah,
the movie,
yeah.
I really liked Kevin Spacey
Kevin Spacey.
as Lex Luthor.
That makes sense. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah right about that because like Batman never failed. Like all the Batmans that they put out like made
All
money.
fire, all fire.
Like I'm not hating on Superman. It's just that
I mean, it's
it's
Superman. Like I said, it's Superman, bro.
it's
It's like
like with Superman, there's so much stories that can be told. You know, there's so many stories
he's
that
like the
can
most
be.
iconic superhero. Like it's nothing like you have to hate on because he's the most known. Like if anybody like he's the first and the most known. Like basically, so I
Yeah,
mean, gotta give him his flowers at the same time.
yeah, and you gotta also understand how DC is working right now, because it got. I don't know if you watch Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois is the way they wrote it, they choreographed. It was awesome, because that's where his two sons. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
never
That
seen it.
yeah, it's the one with his name is Superboy, and the one that is I think they're twins, right? Pat, they're twins, right? I think they're twins. One has power and one doesn't. So it that storytelling was very awesome to look at because it kept it home. It kept it in level of understanding of how he's trying to guide his family without aggression, even though he's Superman. He can break somebody's fist or something, but he tries his best to stick to the morals that his parents instilled in him.
I thought it was his step parent.
Hello?
I thought it was his step
Não vai
parent.
coucher. Mbabli maman. All right. Yeah, yeah. Do ask where. Do ask where, mama. Any thoughts on that?
I thought I thought who instilled it in me was his step parent. Cause he barely knew his parents as a kid.
Okay. That makes sense. You know, because that's how DC is working with. You know, I like that all the Superman movies because like the way they the way they were about was very interesting. Like for example, Smallville. Smallville dealt with his adolescence, like as he was a kid. I don't know if you guys remember Smallville, but they they were dealing with his adolescence and how he had to maneuver things as he was growing up, you know, with that, and then with Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves was more like newspapery. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Well, I
Yeah.
like the Superman and Lois. That one was a different spin on his life, like it's later in his life.
Hmm.
I liked the last Superman. The last Superman was alright. It was pretty good. Usually when General Zod comes and shit like that, I liked that one. That one was alright.
Are you talking
I mean,
about
I think that was the closest we're gonna get with Superman.
you talking about Superman and Lois?
No,
Or
I think that's Man of Steel, if I'm not mistaken.
oh man, still okay.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah,
Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, that shit it was alright. Batman, Superman, that was okay. I mean, it was pretty okay.
that that
Could
one
have been better.
that one was more like he had to relinquish all himself to the government, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm like I look at these way of writing Superman comics into the film was very interesting to me because like uh the way they wrote it was like you can be all powerful, but are you willing to go by law to according to law? But even though you're trying to save humanity, but you're messing up the it's like you're also messing up the foundation of of the infrastructure of society. Y'all get what I'm saying
Yeah.
without spoiling all Superman movies.
All I know is in Mad Superman movies, mad people died.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Body count was
saying.
crazy.
Yeah,
Body count was crazy. Like what?
mad people. Like,
I mean, like I said, man, as far as Superman goes, I like the animated series, man. I like all the movies, like like the animated movies that he was in. Like the last one when when it was Justice League, and he was facing Darkseid. Everybody was dying and shit. That shit was fucking priceless, bro. That shit was
I'm gonna
like, I think
definitely,
Constantine was in it.
I'm gonna
That shit
definitely
was the
take a look.
dopest thing I ever seen.
That movie was so long though. Like almost like 3.5 hours. Whew.
5 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah, it was the Zack Snyder one
Mm.
specifically.
Oh yeah.
That was super long.
I like the though. I like the Snyder's cut. I like that because
You
he
like the
put a little bit more detail into everybody.
you like the
That
Snyder
was really
cut?
good.
You like the Snyder version?
Yeah, I like that one better than the first one because I
Well,
like just how he
well,
put a
they
little bit
had to
more
speed.
detail to each character. You know what I mean? In the first one, it wasn't that much detail. It was like, oh yeah, hey, we all get together now. We gonna do this. And the other one, he's literally showing how they got together and did that.
I did too. I like Snyder's version, but it was super long.
Yeah, but why would you hate on super long? Because like it's better off having a movie super long. Which one you talking about though? Like it depends on which one you talking about. Because like
But
I would
like
tell
Zack
you,
Snyder's,
yeah, which movie you're talking about that was super long because I could tell you if it's justifiable or not.
oh, Justice League, it was like
There's
almost.
Justice League Part Two, so you got to be more specific here.
Um, I think it's the first one with Darkseid. It like was the original movie, but they just expanded it. It had Ben Affleck. Um,
You talking about with the Flash, right?
yes,
It needed to. There was too many. There was too many people. There's like there's like five different people. It needed that length of the time.
That was a historical moment. So I mean, it had to be done right. So I
Yeah,
feel like that second one was done how it was supposed to be, even though it was long. No, I mean, it just made its purpose.
exactly. Because like, w- w- yo, bro, you complaining about an hour and 20 minutes? That's not even long.
no, I'm talking about the Zack Snyder's version.
Yeah, you talking
The
about the first
one,
one?
no, the second
No, the
one.
second one.
Oh, you talking about the second one?
Yeah,
The
That's
the
first
part
first one was
one
two.
was yeah, the first one was okay. It was um decently paced, but the
yeah.
second one was um super long.
I feel like the first one was good, but it just had a lot of things that was like it was just too many questions about like what was going on. So I mean, the first one was good, but it was just like I need more. I need more detail. What's going on?
True, true.
I mean, but like I said, I like the animated version. So DC got the anime on lock. Like they always did, they always will. I mean, Marvel got good anime, but it's not like DC, bro. It's not nowhere near it. Like Batman versus Robin, that shit was beautiful, perfect. That's when they introduced Damien in the picture. Like I mean, so it's like I said, the anime is just dope. I like the anime. The
So
movies is cool, but those play a major part in DC.
so you're saying that um with DC they should stick to the animated and stay out of the film industry.
That's their go-to. I mean, like if they never did like animated cartoons like of like
I mean, they still
Batman
are.
and all that, it wouldn't be DC, bro. Like me personally, there wouldn't be no fucking DC, bro. Real shit. Like without those foundations, DC wouldn't be as big as it is now without those animations. Like the movies is good, the movies is okay, but the animations give you more things. Like for example, Red Hood, like Batman Red Hood, that shit was beautiful. Like, know what I mean, like
Yeah, I saw
unless
that
they put
one.
it out in a
That one was
movie, that shit's
crazy.
not gonna be. That shit was beautiful, bro. Like, and that's when they brought him. That's when they brought back Robin. You know what I mean? Like, but they wouldn't like if they did it as a movie, it wouldn't have been as dope as a cartoon. Because people love cartoons. Like, I love anime and cartoons and stuff like that. So the animated versions, like, they lead me on more than like a movie would.
They even got Batman killed a Joker.
You seen the ninja version of Batman? They have it like
Yo,
he's a
I
samurai.
seen that. I seen a clip of
Bro,
that, son. When I was
bro,
when
that
I
shit's
was
fucking wild.
when I
Like,
was talking to you, I was like, yo, I feel like talking about Batman and Superman. And he was like, yo, that's the plan. And I was just
those are two
what
best superheroes, bro. Two best
uh,
superheroes.
yeah, bro.
If I had to pick a Superman, I like Superman. Superman Prime, because he stays in. I think he stays in like the sun for like I think 5,000 years, and he become all gold and shit. Like that
Mm,
Superman was a dopest Superman. Like that's the best Superman.
mm.
Superman Prime.
I have a question for
If
you.
I had to choose a Batman,
Did you watch Batman Legos?
what Batman?
Batman Legos.
The movie or
Yeah,
the show?
the movie.
Yeah, I liked it. It was funny.
Yeah, it was. It was. Y'all ain't watch Batman Legos?
Nah, Batman Legos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I love Lego Batman.
They had
Nah,
That's like the third best Batman.
I didn't watch that. I ain't gonna lie, but I had the game though.
oh word.
Lego Batman is the best Batman.
No,
Lego Batman.
but Lego Batman is a spin-off of the Lego movie.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The Lego Batman movie is a spin-off of the Lego movie.
Mm, that makes sense. But yeah, no, like, you know what I mean? It's just overallly speaking, it's just like these are like my best, I would say my best superhero because like with Batman, he had to deal with Victor Victor Freeze. He had to deal with a Poison Ivy. He had to also deal with the Riddler. He had to deal with the Joker. He had to deal with Ra's al Ghul. It was just a lot that this guy had to do.
There's no
And
villain that can beat Batman.
huh?
There's no villain. There's no villain. This nigga done beat Superman's villains. He done beat the Flash villains. He done beat everybody's villains. Wonder Woman's. There's
Mm-hmm.
not one person that can beat. He even beat Apocalypse without even fighting him. Like nobody can beat Batman, bro. Nobody. Not a person on Earth or in the galaxy that can beat this man.
Cause he's super smart and very calculated.
But that's
Like
why I give Batman more respect, bro. Like I mean, he really got to do this shit. Like Superman, all this nigga got to do is fling you out into space and it's a day. Call it a day. Like go fly off somewhere to fucking Europe somewhere or some shit. Go chill. Like I
mm-hmm.
mean,
He has responsibilities. Batman has responsibilities to his company as a whole. Like
he put on for the whole city. You know what I mean? That's the real like dope reason about Batman. He put on for the whole city. Like he's about Gotham. Like
yeah, for real.
Do,
Like
do you know what Batman's secret superpower? His secret superpower is
what?
money.
Money.
yep, that's facts. Because nobody knows how much money that Batman has. Nobody knows how much money he has. That nigga has unlimited amount of money. Like he could do, right? He bought the whole Justice League space station out in space. Nigga, he the one who made the whole shit. Like
That
that's
is
the one
true.
power he has. Like bro, he got so much fucking money. It's like he can literally get anything. Like they had to ask him that. I was watching that the other day. Like it was like like a voiceover. But it was like, yeah, how much money do you have? He's like, a lot. like endless amounts. Like
Yo, y'all wanna know a question I just thought about? Y'all think Superman can go into the Speed Force?
yo, chill. You can't do that. Nah, he can't. He can't go into the Speed Force because he not because Flash made the Speed Force. It's like with like in him type shit. Like so, I don't think he
So
can go into the Speed Force.
Super
But I think
Flash
he
didn't
did
make
go
the
Flash
into
would
the
Speed
have
Speed
to
Force.
Force.
take him with him. Flash was gonna have to
Nah, I
take him
think he
with him.
did that shit before though, bro. Now I'm thinking
I
about
think
it.
he did do
I think
that
he
shit
did. I think
before.
he really
What?
did do that shit
Superman?
when they raced. When they was racing and shit. When
But I
Flash and
think
Superman raced,
I think Superman could go in the Speed Force.
I think he can do everything though. Like he could literally, this nigga can sneeze and take out whole universes. Like
I mean, his
the
name is
nigga,
Super.
bro, the nigga picked up Infinity in fucking Eternity. Like he picked it up. Like like this
Yeah.
nigga literally picked it up. Like there's nobody that could do that, bro. Not one motherfucker. Like,
Yo, I didn't even just upon me looking seeing when you're talking about animated, Batman. There's actually a Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
I'm like,
This nigga fighting Shredder, bro. Like that's the hardest. What? That's the hardest battle. Batman versus Shredder. Like, what's up? Like, what?
that's
Oh my
crazy
god.
though. I didn't even
Come
think that
on,
it
bro.
even existed. Like,
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. They gonna put Batman in all types of predicaments, bro. That nigga done been through it all. Like, they even after he get his back broken, they even had fucking Dick Grayson playing as Batman. Damian was Batman at one point. I mean, everybody was running around with a bat suit on.
but you know, with these Batman iterations that's in animated, right, came a little bit into fruition. That's what Channel 11 was trying to do until this whole DC fiasco. If you don't know what happened with Channel 11, now Channel 11 is owned by some excuse my language, some bureaucrat don't freaking know what Channel 11 stand for. Like Channel
Oh
11
man.
started from
Oh
like
man.
Dawson Creek, nigga. Like some
Nigga, seventh heaven. Seventh heaven.
yeah, for real. Like they just probably
What?
don't even know about that shit right
Nigga,
now.
Wayne
Like
head.
Wayne.
Wayne
Oh,
head.
Wayne. What about for
Yo,
real?
Wayne head. Bro.
Wayne. The Wayne brothers was on there too.
Bro,
Those
all that shit, bro. I
Buffy the
love Channel
Vamp
11. That was my
Buffy the
best childhood.
Vampire. It was just
What?
a lot going on.
But that's what I said, bro. That's why I said Batman animated series and Superman animated series, bro. That's the reason why I said that.
Yeah,
Because
because
if you don't know nothing about Channel 11, bro, you ain't have no childhood, bro.
yeah, because like it's like because with different Batman iterations that they did, because like they started with the Animaniacs as an animated version for Channel 11. Then after the Animaniacs, then you start seeing Batman. Then you start seeing Batman and Joker. Then you start seeing Harley Quinn in animated throughout Channel 11. Then
Niggas, what?
then
Then they
you
had
start seeing
Smallville.
yeah. Then you start seeing Arrow. Arrow started from Smallville. I don't know
Yep.
if no one paid attention, but I paid attention.
Yeah, they was like friends or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like he was like in the same high school as them, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
But Smallville came out way before Arrow.
yeah. That's
Yo,
where we at.
Smallville came out a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, that's where we at.
Long time.
Before before Arrow came in the picture, Lex Luthor had to be out first because um his industry was called Quest Industries, some shit like that. Q Industries or something like that. Then that's when he had his own after Smallville finished. Then that's when Arrow came. Then then Arrow started. Then after Arrow, Flash started. And after Flash started, then you start seeing um Batwoman. Batwoman, right, is the continuation of Christopher Nolan's uh, uh, film. Why I connect the two like that for Batwoman is because the person that was keeping Wayne Towers together was the son of the black dude. I forgot his name. The black dude
Oh, you
that
talking about what's Lucius Fox?
yeah, Lucius Fox. Yes, he's the son of Lucius Fox that's maintaining Batman stuff. Not
Yeah,
only
he becomes Batman. He becomes a Batman.
yeah with his dad's tech.
Yeah, yep, he becomes Batman.
So that's the iteration right there with how uh this writer for Channel 11 created Batwoman. And it was very awesome. Not only that, bro, when I saw what's his name? Uh he's not Static Shock, but he's something else. I thought of
Blue Lightning.
yeah,
Blue Lightning.
yeah.
Oh, Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, yes. When I saw Black Lightning, bro, I was like, yo, Flash is coming back. I had to hope for it because this is part of that storytelling. Like how there were people getting tested and stuff like that. And now with the Flash, they had an oil spill, and that's how Static Shock came. It's from the same people.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's from the same people.
Word.
Yeah, it's from the same people.
So wait, so he's from the city that Flash saves.
I think so.
Central City.
Static Shock is
Yeah.
not on Citrus City.
Oh,
Static Shock is not in Citrus City. I know that for a fact. It's like
Oh,
two
that's crazy.
it's like two cities down from where Black Lightning was, because they were um
man, they need to bring Static Shock.
those entities was starting from there. That was like their bread and butter to start their uh creating stuff to poke on kids to create these powers. And there were mad of them in the city. And there
Static
was
Shock was the shit.
huh?
Static Shock was the shit. That was a good superhero. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, Channel 11, bro. They that's what made. Like I said, that's DC wouldn't be nowhere without animation, bro. They really wouldn't.
That is true.
It
So
wouldn't, like,
with that, it's just that CW is not the way it's gonna be. We only have Superman and Lois left for Channel 11, and that's it. There will be no longer what Channel 11 will be, because it's like the CEOs changing it to the 50-year-olds, like type channel, type vibe. Like,
yeah, they messed all that up for kids, man. I mean, that era right there, like the cartoon TV channel, like the common cable era, bro, was one of the best eras ever made. Like you can go turn on channel like fucking at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you got a whole lineup of dope ass shows, or you come home at like 3-4 o'clock, lineup dope ass shows. Like,
so from there, what are your thoughts on DC as a whole? Like from the film side, we understand that from both Superman and Batman, from the animated to the TV shows, they're doing fantastic. But from the film side, how can James Gunn make this happen? Because this is a big thing. If he mess up, it's a problem for not only us as a fan, for him as a storyteller, because he has to do Superman, Creature Commandos, Lanterns, Wonder Woman, but more of her adolescent side. And they're
I mean, some
doing
of DC
Waller.
shit was-
but their main
DC's.
breadwinner is like Superman and Batman.
I mean, yeah. I mean, some of the movies that DC came out with. I mean, overall, like I said, as far as like they animation go, they good in that department. Their TV shows is good. Like I like Titans. That's a really good show. I mean, it shows like Teen Titans in real life type shit. I mean, as far as they movies go, like some of the movies is alright, and then some of them just be like, "What are you doing?" Like the Flash movie with Superwoman and all that shit, like Supergirl. And that Flash movie was garbage. I didn't like it.
The Supergirl?
The
You
only
ain't
one I
like
give them
Supergirl?
is nah, I ain't like the Flash. Like Supergirl was cool, but I mean like like the Flash movie.
Oh, the
She was
Flash
in it.
movie.
Yeah, she was in it. So I mean, and I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I just didn't
that
really, I
one
really
was
didn't like
like
it. She was garbage.
Flash for looking at that was like, yo, they just recreated, right? A episode. Tell me if I'm wrong, Pat. Because Pat is watching Flash now, is rewatching Flash now as we speak.
Yo,
Tell me if I'm wrong. The Flash in the film versus the Flash in the TV. Did they take a page from there and try to recreate it, and it didn't work out?
yeah. I think was it an Infinite Earth Crisis? I think it was one of the scenes from that shit.
Crisis of Infinite Earth.
Yeah.
Thanks. She was garbage, bro. Like that shit was stupid because like, all right, he's the main villain of it. Like what? There's no Professor Zoom. What? There's a lot of things just missing in this whole thing, and I'm like, what? Like without like him, like he's chasing himself. Like I don't understand that because he's supposed to be stopping himself. So he's supposed to be stopping. Like in the show, he's stopping Professor Zoom from killing his mom. The original version, he's stopping Professor Zoom from. So what makes them think like, yo, let's change it into him being the killer instead of having Professor Zoom be the killer? Like what?
Yeah.
Like what is the point of you doing that? What was the objective? And then where the fuck does Supergirl come from? Like it's just weird. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like then this nigga fighting himself, then he's running around, and I'm like, yo, this is
from an alternate universe. They couldn't have Superman.
Yeah,
so
I
they
hate
had
when they do that shit, bro. They did that with Batman. They did that with Flash. They did that with all the movies, and you see that it didn't go well. Like, why would you do that? Like, you're just fucking up the whole main line of what everything is. Like, for what? To try to make it better, and then you make it worse? Like, I was expecting to see at least now. I mean, Negative Flash. Now I mean, the yellow suit. He's not even in it. He's not even the main antagonist. Like, he's not even there. This is another Flash. Like, what?
Are you talking about the Reverse Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the last movie. He didn't even exist. There was another Flash.
Yeah, it wasn't in there. I don't recall.
It was no Negative Flash. It was no yellow suit.
Nah, I don't recall. Yep.
When he finally realized who it was himself. Like what? I'm like, what? Like what? That doesn't make any sense. So you try to stop yourself from killing your mother? Like what? It was weird, bro. I'm sorry. Like I said, man, like some of the movies be alright, and then some of them you just like they just be messing shit up, like trying to. Like, I mean, like you gotta, try to make sure everything is good. But shit.
Why they went that? Why the writers went that route though? Like, why are you gonna create the Flash film, right? And went on the story of trying not to kill your mom. That to me does not make any sense. Like
you literally just took away the main antagonist of the Flash. Like without him, it wouldn't. Without all that happening, you wouldn't have the Flash. So how could you take this person out and then make it something else? Like it was weird to me. It was mad weird because I know the story. So it was mad weird when I'm watching this and I'm like, this is not how the story goes. Like this is not the story. What is this? Like is this new or like what
That's
storyline is this?
that's critic. That's crazy, my G. Because like the way we speak about it is not how the critics speak about it. They said that the film received mixed reviews from critics who praise its humor, action sequence, and the performance, but criticized the visual effects and the third act.
Oh yeah.
It was
See, that's what I'm
also a
saying. Like, what the
box
fuck?
office bomb, gross 271.3 million
Fuck out of here,
dollar.
bro. That shit was
They
doomed.
it
Like,
only
that's
made
crazy.
the budget was 220, but they grossed at 273, so they got what $60 million back from that.
And that shit was
But you
stupid.
see how we
I like the
looking at
show.
it.
I just like the show way better. The show is beautiful. That's the perfect iteration of the Flash. The show is the perfect iteration of the Flash, bro. It had zoom in it.
Yeah,
Everything was everything. You know, seeing all the stuff that happens.
we saw
That whole Flash movie
her daughter.
made that look like that was a kick in the face for Flash. Like to me personally, like 'cause I love Flash. I got Flash tatted on my arm, so you know what I mean. I'm a big fan of Flash. So when I seen that, I was like a little bit disappointed. Like I'm like, what is this? Like why'd you do that?
They was just
I gonna
stupid.
lie, I agree with you right there. I agree with you right there, bro. Like I was seeing that, like I don't know why they even put the like they should have put the Flash in the show in the movie because I ain't gonna lie, he played that shit good and like that show like
He was in the
it like
show too.
really
You know
make
that,
you
right?
understand Flash for real, like huh?
You know he was in the show too, right? He came in Crisis of Infinite Earth.
Yeah.
But it's just like they used the wrong Flash for that movie.
No, they shouldn't have never made that movie. That movie, like the movie, it don't matter who you would have put into that movie. It would have still been
If
Flash.
anything,
You know,
I'm sorry, Brody. What they should have done, they should have made what they always do, but some powerful ass. You feel me? The point is just like they end the season off, and then how they defeat the villain is in the movie.
You know
Feel
what's the
me?
crazy part about that though? Like without the show, you wouldn't really like. A lot of people don't know who the Flash villain really is. Like who's is the Flash villains? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
and then like what major villain is like so threatening that they gotta have like all these people come to play. Like the only person that they had in DC is like basically Apocalypse, like or
You
Brainiac.
got
But you know what I mean?
Brainiac. Not only Brainiac. Brainiac is not more of a villain than you think it is, bro. Like
I mean, he's not, but he's only a villain because he's trying to take over, like he's trying to take over Earth. That's what made
yeah.
him the villain.
And Flash TV
And the
show
thing is,
God gave it that. The Flash TV show
Yellow Suit
gave
Flash,
it that.
Yellow Suit Flash is supposed to be Eobard Thawne, Harrison
Yeah.
Wells.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's not in the movie. Like I'm confused. I'm like, bruh, no, that's not. No, this is not Flash. I'm like, this is not the Flash. I don't want to look at this. Like, no.
But
It was fucking retarded.
this is from where this is not even Flash villain. It's Superman's villain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody really has their own villains besides Batman and Superman in all realism. Like, okay, Wonder Woman has a couple like Cheetar and fucking like them people don't even fucking matter. Like it's only Superman, Batman's fucking villains. Like who Aquaman got? The Mariner? Like, come on, bro.
Well, he does got to see. If you didn't watch Aquaman 1 and 2, I'm sorry, you should have watched it.
I mean, I seen the first one. It was okay. I ain't gonna match it. It was okay.
Yeah, but the thing about that story was like kind of crazy. Because like it's like he just found out that he has powers beyond measure from the aquatic side, and looking what's under there and how different it is and how weird it is. Like nigga, whoever produced this film as Aquaman did it to perfection, bro. I kid you not. You see king sharks, you see you see seahorses and shit. You see
Yeah.
live mammals and shit. Like they riding on these mammals like it's nothing. Like these are they animals. But then you got different kingdoms that have their own animals within their own set sectors. And then had to like fight his brother for the spot was just like really like with Aquaman one, it was just like for me it was like, yo, they just like fighting for the top that shouldn't have to fight for. It's like he he the older brother didn't know that he had another brother. Then just because the other brother has the blood oath right, gave him the right to kingship. And I didn't believe that was right. Because like who to me it was like, yeah, you're the heir, but I rather him have the understanding of let my brother let me walk under his shoe a little bit because I don't know anything of this. You get what I'm saying? With him as an Aquaman, he didn't look at it from that perspective. I don't know if y'all noticed it that way from Aquaman.
I only seen the first Aquaman, I think.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the beginning and the ending of Aquaman without spoiling it. I could just, explain the story of it, of understanding it that way. Any thoughts left on DC of what you guys thinking? Are you gonna give James
Yo, what I
Gunn
was
a
gonna
shot?
say,
Go ahead.
yo, you know who's really not like one of the toughest villains in Flash to me was I don't know if y'all remember him, but his name Ragdoll.
Rad yeah, he was tough.
I like Ragdoll. Then, bro, he can go through anything. Like he literally like breaks his bones. You tell him go through a sewer, he can fit in a sewer. He can fit in a freaking house pipeline if he wants to. Like,
Yeah, that is true. So with that, so I'm assuming that you guys like the Justice League from Snyder Cut. So you're saying that your guys are saying that from with the new thing that's going on from watching everything that's going on from the DC side, you still y'all still riding the wave to see what's going on with the new Superman, with the new Batman. Not only Batman with Christopher Reeves, not not only Superman from Phil's side. There's only one more left from Superman and Lois. If you didn't watch Superman and Lois, I suggest you watch it and understand it like from the perspective of like this iteration is about family, not only family and also parenting. Um, not only that with Superman and Lois is like uh they try to I know you probably might hate this Sky and Pat, you know, Superman and Lois is more humanizing than anything, but it is what it is, you know. But they try to make it make sense and keep the thrill going with Superman and Lois. You know, with all these shows coming out, do you feel like any writing with DC makes you feel like the next Superman or the next Batman not eager to watch?
I think it depends. It depends on who's doing it. What's the storyline? Like if it's like the last one, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to do another one. If
Well,
it's like the last one, then I
with
don't know, because I
Superman,
don't really like those.
let me
Superman.
let me give you some context. With Superman
I'm,
that James Gunn is doing, is Superman Kingdom Come.
oh yeah, I know about that story. Yeah, I mean Superman. It's like supposed to be like the realest Superman. Like he's like not bad, but he's not all the way good either. Like he like stands on business. Like he a very that's a very serious Superman. I mean, if you know the comic book, then that's a very serious Superman. I'd rather see President Superman. I think President Superman would be dope.
So with knowing that context, and with Batman, right? With Batman films, with Batman Brave and the Bold, that's what James Gunn is doing. If you
Oh
don't know who,
word!
yeah, if you don't know who James Gunn is the guy that created Guardians of the Galaxy, all volumes of Guardians of the Galaxy. From looking at what he did, as an artist creating Guardians of the Galaxy, you think that DC made the right choice of him about to create these set of shows for us in the next coming future with Superman, as me telling you that Kingdom Come, Batman is going to be about Batman Breaking the Bold.
Man, if he do Brave and the Bold, I feel like it's gonna be fire because Guardians of the Galaxy was really good. So I mean, I gotta see what I expect because you know what I mean who's gonna be the guest superhero. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
or they gonna have a bunch of just superheroes in it, or I mean, so I would like to see that. I would like to see that because he did good with Guardians of the Galaxy. So Brave and the Bold, you can't mess up on that one.
you you think that we shouldn't be like scared, like oh shit, like if he
I'm
fucks
not scared
up,
at all because he did
if
he
he,
did really good with Guardians of the Galaxy. That's like one of the most favorited like Marvel movies. You know what I mean? So if he can make some shit that's in space, I'm pretty sure he can make Batman with like a bunch of guest star appearances. Like
that makes sense. But yeah, I'm excuse me, I'm down with that because there's not that many people that feels the same way because they feel as though with DC within itself is not in competition with Marvel, and they're losing the ball as
they don't
far.
because they already got it. We already got it, bro. Like I mean, DC already got it, bro. Like Marvel's trying to catch up to me personally. That's how I feel.
What?
Like I said, the animated versions of all the superheroes is what keep them relevant, bro. Like I'm pretty sure it's mad people that watch Batman, Brave and the Bold right now, all the cartoons and stuff. Like I mean, it's people that watch all that stuff. Like, I feel like those things are most viewed because you got so much different things, like so many different stories, like Red Sun Superman when they did the Red Sun. That was animated. That shit was dope. It was beautiful. Like their animes, bro, are beautiful. Like I mean, so like they just gonna have to just step it up. Like they shows is dope. Like I mean, they do put a lot of work in their shows. It's just the movies don't be as good as the shows though. Like I mean, if I had to rate like what like if I had to rate DC, I'd be like anime, TV shows, and then the movies would be last for me.
Mm. Y'all all feel y'all all feel the same way?
About they do better TV shows than the movies. I do agree on that.
That's crazy. Cause like not many people share that thought. Cause like there's some Marvel fans they got on both, but I grew up with DC, unfortunately. I just catched up with Marvel with the first Hulk, but I had DC way before Marvel. Like I kid you not. Like I haven't I haven't like watched the first iteration of animated version of Spider-Man, but I started I started because this is what I do, and I want to give you guys like how I felt about Marvel and DC as a whole. Like I started.
That's when Marvel's shit was. That's when Marvel's animation was dope. Like after that little era right there, their animation was garbage. So like I said, I would put for Marvel movies, TV shows, and animation last.
Mm,
Like
you think
their
you
movies
think
is
they
dope.
should? You think Kevin Feige should alter his perspective of how his phase 5 and 6 should be? Because
Yo,
like
what
that,
was I not just saying that the other day?
huh?
Was I not just saying that the other day?
I think you were.
Did I
You
not say
said
after the animation, them niggas went down the hill, bro?
Totally downhill
See,
after Iron
I said
Man,
that
after
shit.
Iron Man,
I
after
said
X Men, after fucking after all the good animation. Like after the '90s, it was over, bro. It was over. Like Marvel didn't do nothing with their animation. Like
I told
even
you.
their shows that they got right now is mid. They all mid.
I told you. I said after the animation, them niggas went down. I said that, G Luke. I said it. You heard it. You heard it the other day. I
yeah,
wasn't lying.
yeah, yo, cause like me and Pat be like talking about this like constantly before we do our next podcast. We be like, yo, this shit
I'm the same
crazy.
way, bro. Like
I
I
said
feel
it.
the
I
same
said it
way.
went
Like
down.
Cause
I feel
like
the exact same
we
way about that shit.
cause like we ain't no type of people that just goes in a restaurant and just take anybody's food. I wanna know who's the chef. I want to know what ingredients is being put because I'm allergic to certain things. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
give Marvel the early animation, man. They was doing good. Like, I mean, Spider Man animated, fucking, even Fantastic Four, Iron Man, the Hulk, all of those animated, all those like fucking X Men, all them shits was fire, bro.
I told you, G Luke. I
I don't
said
know
it, bro.
what they did after that. I don't know
Yo,
what they was like. Yo, let's do
yo,
movies
he
or
was saying
let's
the
do a
same
little bit of
exact
TV
words.
shows, but they messed it up because that was the class. Those are classics right there,
He
bro.
said
That's
word
why
for
they
word.
came out with X Men '97 because they want that feel back. They want to bring now. They want the feel back of having animation. That's
mm,
why they got X Men '97 out right now. That's the
I
only reason they
like
did that.
X-Men and Wolverine animation.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved that one. Like, I loved all of them. Like all the animation that Marvel did up until 2000, it was beautiful. Like that was their best era. I don't know who made that. Not like I don't know who created like yo, let's not do animation as much as anything else. But that was a bad fucking idea, bro. Because it was the best era. Like I mean, like I said, they trying to get it back now with '97. And '97, like the illustration is beautiful. Like I wish that '97 was the '97 back in the day graphics. That
Oh
would
wait,
have
you
boosted
watching? You
shit up.
watch X-Men '97?
Yeah, that shit getting crazy right now too.
yeah,
That shit getting real crazy.
I think three episodes down right now, cause these shows be like 30 minutes long. So I like watching them back to back. Cause like it's
Yeah,
just
man,
awesome
that shit
to.
getting real deep, bro.
Yeah, I
I
see. I
mean, that shit
see.
getting real
The
deep.
last one, the last one I seen was with Jen, and that shit was crazy.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. You ever thought about how what's the name Rogue got her powers? Like in '97, how she could fly and all that shit.
Nah.
Nobody never knows, but bruh, my boy had to go back to the old '97 to find that shit out. I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you go find out for yourself. But it's crazy how she got her powers. Like, cause I was like, yo, she could fly and all that shit, bruh. And I never knew why. I'm like, I wonder why she got these powers. They literally explain why how she got her powers. I'm like, oh
From X
shit,
Men '97.
yeah. Yeah, shit definitely crazy. And then they about to do Onslaught. So
Ooh,
you know that shit about to get wild.
I
That shit about
thought
to be fucking nuts.
that's crazy because like
I thought Rogue got her powers by going through that force field.
Nah, not how they portrayed it as. They got her as like, I mean, she got her powers from Captain Marvel. Captain
Yeah.
Marvel's in the coma right now. Captain Marvel's in the coma because she took her powers.
yeah,
I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
yeah,
When was
that's it.
this? Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I never knew that
Do
shit,
you know
bro.
the Marvels movie that came out?
Yeah.
That's part of you see the end credits,
Nah.
bro. You didn't see Beast in the Marvels,
I ain't get to the end of that movie, bro. Like, I
bro.
got to like the middle.
That's why. Oh, I wanted to explain that part right there. Is gonna explain the what's going on in the film that Kevin Feige is trying to portray. All the things that is from the animated version, he's bringing it out. You
That's what I'm
know,
saying, bro. Like, I mean, I miss
but
that those Marvel days. Like I said, Spider Man and all that shit. That they did good on that, but I don't know what the fuck they did with that shit, bro. But I give them the movies. I mean, the movies be alright. I mean, they done did some good movies. I mean, so I give them that. But like I said, DC. Like I said, DC without the animation, bro. DC wouldn't be DC, bro. I
uh,
mean,
with
the
with
animation is excellent.
with that, I get your passion for DC, and it's gonna lessen the blow a little bit. But at the same token, I'm gonna be very critical of these movies that James Gunn's gonna be putting. Not only James Gunn, Christopher Reed too. Matt Reeves too, because they're they're the only two that's doing things about Batman. He's doing Joker. Not only not I'm not Joker. Penguin, and he's also doing a Arkham an Arkham series. Don't know when that should come in, but I can't wait to see that. Um, because the one with the Penguin looks fire, and I'm gonna be very crucial criticizing that too. And I hope everyone that's in YouTube, Twitch, on Clubhouse, uh, can come along and criticize too, because this is what we do. We very much collide a lot in these shows that we love and enjoy, and we're gonna be very crucial because I like to see what's in my when I'm what's cooking if the ingredients are right, because um, some actors don't fit the assignment, and some writers do not fit the assignment either, and studios head head executives getting away from storytelling and acting and stuff like that too. They they not they're not gonna come for these blows. Like they're gonna get it too. They're not in the hide. Like these execs, these studio heads, these writers. If my thing is with DC and Marvel as a whole is that they need to have writers that know their shit. Don't come over here and bring some fucking writer that don't know these animated versions of DC that you're trying to portray in film. Like, get a better producer that really in tune with um, comic book writing screenplay, screenwriting. Like, you know what I'm saying? These gentlemen and women that knows their shit will give you a solid movie. Like just like Scott, my man Sky and OG and Pat just told you, like the Snyderverse was the all-time great of storytelling as a whole right now for DC. And not only that, James Gunn got a big shoe to fill because you hear from other audiences that says uh, Justice League was it, and now it's a whole new era of storytelling from Batman and Superman at the helm. I don't know if you guys noticed that Batman and Superman is at the forefront of their storytelling of as a whole of copying from Marvel. I don't know if anybody knows that either, but
Shit, they
these
copied each other.
you know, so they're getting these left and right hooks from all my people that comes on Clubhouse is they're free to express their discourse of how they feel about DC and Marvel, and they told me like anime version, you should go back. You should go back. I get
I
that
need
you're
another
trying
one.
from X-Men 97, but you still should continue into to as your storytelling base to not let consumers, customers, fans as a whole has some discord of your storytelling from Marvel and DC. Like from DC, you need to have people that knows the comic books to tell from a film production side. You good on the animated. That's what my man Sky and Pat and OG is saying. You know, um, I seen Batman Brave and the Bold before. That was awesome. I seen Batman with Beyond, Batman Beyond. That was awesome. So like there, I even liked it the old school Batmobile. I don't know if everybody like the old school Batmobile,
What?
but
Yeah.
I like the old school Batmobile. Like not the old school Batmobile. I'm not talking about with the one
The
with
James
the
West.
yeah
The James West one.
yeah. I'm not talking
Right.
about that one. I'm talking about the long body
You
boy.
talking about the Batman Forever.
Yeah, the long body boy.
Yeah. That's the animated series version.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
They
I
stuck
mean,
they stuck to
I
that.
need another anime, nigga. I need another animated movie or fucking or another cartoon or something. Like, I mean, from DC, like they just gotta start doing stories that people want to see. Like, I wouldn't like I'm not surprised they didn't do an Injustice movie yet. You know what I mean? Like having like really people type shit, Injustice type. They did add it in the Superman and Batman. They did add like a little scene where they in the desert and shit. But
Mm. Ain't
nah, I
Green
need to see some
Lantern and part of
Injustice.
Justice League?
Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
He wanted to
James
make
Gunn
it.
is creating it.
But nobody wants to. But Green Lantern is like a hit or a miss. Like you know, what I mean, you got to make that. Like when you last time you
But
seen a good Green Lantern movie? Like,
he's bringing the black dude. What's his name again?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I mean, it's just. I mean, that's a hard movie to make, man. Like you gonna have to make that shit good. Like, because
Yeah.
Green Lantern is like one of those movies. Like it could be like because not too many people like are a fan of like not a fan, but like they don't know much about Green Lantern. Like, you know what I mean, unless you like really into like superheroes, that's the only way you're gonna know about Green Lantern. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so they got a lot of work on that. You know what I mean, like I said, I would just want to see something that, you know what I mean, that they didn't do yet. You know what I mean, like I mean, it'd have been cool to have like an actual Supergirl movie. You know what I mean? Like, like how the animated version was. Like, you know what I mean, she come here with Superman. You feel me? Superman teach her powers and shit, and then Darkseid come to snatch her up, and then they gotta go to Darkseid place to go get her and shit. And she fighting Superman. Like, I want to see that type of shit. Like, I want to see shit that, like, you know what I mean, they don't. But you're not gonna get that for people that the people that just come in and make the scripts and don't like know the series, the animated stuff, and the comic books. They're not gonna do stories like that.
But the
Like I want to see
executives is
Planet
the
Hulk. I
one
want to
that
see
chooses
World
these
Breaker Hulk.
writers.
Like
The
I mean, I
execs,
don't know where they get these writers from.
the execs choose these writers like they know what the animated version is or the comic book of it all. Like sometimes it's a hit or miss.
Like what's that shit called? The Batman Darkest Night. I would love to see that as a movie for him, bro. That shit would be so beautiful. That'd be one of the biggest movies they ever made on DC. If they did the Dark Metal Batmans, that'd be like probably the biggest thing they done. Like
That makes total sense. That makes total sense. I'm glad that we trying to figure out before more current events start happening because as you know, Superman, the new Superman is in production and it's coming next year. And with Marvel, we already know that everybody's waiting for Marvel. Jesus.
yeah, they lineup is crazy now. I mean, but it's just like how it's going to play out is what everybody looking at. Like how y'all going to do this? Like how y'all going to do these lineups? What's going to happen? I mean, so hopefully, like I said, they just do it right. I mean, they like, feed into more of the fans, what fans want. I mean, not just like what the budget is and how much we can put into the movie, without showing too much. Like, I mean, hopefully, like I said, like the Snyder shit, he actually went with the fans and sat down and really made a good movie, and that's the most important thing. I mean, it's
You
giving the
think
fans
you
what
think
they
that
want.
was his best attribute, that he was more humble to his research into making a film great?
Yeah, because guess what? If a lot of actors, like a lot of directors or screenwriters or people that write this stuff, if they sat and did their fucking research, you have movies. Every single superhero movie should be like that. Now, just imagine how Endgame would have been if they would have took the time to really. Now, I mean, half of the motherfucking superheroes wasn't even there. Like half of them was not even there. Then Iron Man wouldn't even be dead right now. Like, I mean, it's just the way they took it. Like, it was just crazy how they took it. Like, they took it a whole nother way where they was like, bro, ain't nobody gonna expect this shit. We're gonna do it like this.
So
And now they trying to make up for it.
So in Endgame, who you wanted to die instead of Iron Man? That was a big thing for me too. I made decisions on who I wanted to die instead of Iron Man. So.
Bro, they had made the crazy part is Cuban Gooding Jr. and the people that was writing it made that choice at the last minute. Like, yo, we're gonna get rid of Iron Man.
But
like, they made that shit
would
at the
you
last
prefer
minute.
better?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, the only person I could think that would do that would make that sacrifice is Captain America. Like, that's the only one I think that would make that sacrifice. Like,
but if we lost,
but he couldn't do it either.
If we lost Captain America, would everybody be okay with that?
Like, if I had to really pick, bro, I'll pick somebody that can clearly come the fuck back, or wasn't that major important. Like, I mean, somebody that wasn't a main Avenger. You feel me? Like, I mean, okay, Black Panther or something. Like, I mean, somebody that's not in the main line. Because now anything that you do, there's no Iron Man, there's no Captain America. So now you got to use this other motherfucker because the original Captain America's gone. And there's no Iron Man, so who else you gonna put in Iron Man's position? Like, so when y'all go and face these major villains, who's gonna be there? Like Ant-Man? Like what? Like where's Thor? Where's Iron Man? Where's the Hulk? Like nobody haven't seen the Hulk beat up somebody in a minute. Like, you serious? Like, come on, bro. Like, Hulk's supposed to be smashing shit, and you telling me the whole movie ain't smashed nothing? Nah, bro. I'm doing my man's dirty. And the Hulk, what?
Yeah,
He's
you
probably the
right.
most favorite out of the Avengers. You got this nigga not fighting. He's not even in the movie.
Yeah, you just chilling. Kama Sutra.
Like what? Like that? Nah, bro. No, no. Who did this? Why'd you do that?
The writer.
Cause
Like that
Bruce
was a bad
Banner
move, bro.
tweaked his own DNA so he could be the Hulk but control it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hulk was the only person that was able to control the
And that's
gems.
that's crazy because that's the David Banner Hulk. That's the Hulk where David Banner, he has David Banner's mind, but
Hmm.
with the Hulk body. Like, and that leads into, and that's why I said that leads into World Breaker Hulk, like Planet Hulk, all of that. It leads into that because that's the Hulk that you see for the rest of the time. So you're telling me that we don't have a Planet Hulk, we don't have a World Breaker Hulk. Yeah, done brought in Illuminati, but you didn't put this part of the movie, and then you got all these damn Ultrons fucking running around, but there's no Iron Man. I'm like, what? No, no, nah, bro. You're not gonna do that to Iron Man, bro. Like that
But
shit's stupid. Like,
the thing is, how you know they bringing him back from a
I mean,
alternate
eventually, yeah,
universe.
they gotta bring all of them back, bro. I mean, I think the only person they're not gonna bring back is Black Widow. Like, I think that's the only person they can't bring back.
Nah, that's why they got their sister.
Yeah, yeah,
The
that's
Bolovia,
stupid though. Like,
Bolovia. She's good. I don't mind that. You feel me? That she took her place. I didn't even
I don't know,
mind.
man.
You right though. They still did Captain America. Captain America. You know why I say that?
And then they're
'Cause
gonna make him leave and go get old.
that nigga got selfish. He wanted to go see his chick.
He decided that he didn't want to do it no more. What?
Nah,
Like, come
he
on,
wanted to go
bro.
see his chick, bro. He wanted to live with his chick and
Yeah, he
ride
wanted
with
to
his
live his
chick.
life. Like,
Yeah,
nah, bro.
bruh,
Nah,
bruh.
nah, we're not doing
Do
that.
that.
No.
Yeah, like then
That's
give it
stupid.
to
Like that's the
they
stupidest
give
way to end him. Like,
then gave it to his right hand man to have to deal with the 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 understanding that he left them with this power. Like he has to have that discipline of what Captain America is all about. But for me, it's like, yo, Captain America, I get it that he was for justice. He didn't want anybody telling him what is not righteous for the universe or for the earth within itself. Because he's military, but he doesn't have to follow all the rules that's being told to him because he's Captain America. He's captain. So the only person that can really put him down is Colonel. You know,
man,
and Colonel
he left a
Road
big ass gap, bro.
and
He left a big gap.
Colonel Road was the only person that like kept him uh minimal. Not like, he does have Captain America does have his like, oh, I can do this all day type funny shit. I can do this all day. Like that shit is his plot line, his story, his words. But at the end of the day, I would prefer him to die. Because like at the end, this nigga went to go see his chick. Man. What? Yo, you just helped your homie, you just helped your homie Silver Surfer come out this freaking mind fuck, and then you go away and just go disappear in the future for your chick. Like you lost her already, you know.
That shit was lame, bro. That shit was lame for Captain America, bro. He went out. He didn't go out.
As
He
a
didn't go out on the
Yeah,
blaze. It
yeah.
wasn't. It was
What
no honorable discharge for that man, bro.
what
Like
what
no honorable
happened to
discharge.
Batman and stuff?
Batman,
Yeah.
the Batman stuff is like I like them all. I like every Batman that came to fruition. Even the 1989s. but not the 1950s. I'm talking about with Victor Freeze, with uh Poison Ivy, with Joker,
Bang,
with the
bang.
Riddler, with Two Face, with
Bane.
Bane, of course. All of them was awesome storytelling. Um, I liked it the big thing that happened with the Riddler with Batman because that shit was just funny as hell. That was funny within itself with Batman.
But Jim Carrey was so good as the Riddle. I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, he was funny, funny so.
Man, they got so much stuff they can do more than what they've been doing, bro. Like they got so many storylines of different things that they could do, and they're just wasting valuable film time on bullshit, and street garbage. A lot of
Word,
stories like for example, like fucking Flashpoint. I would have loved to see Flashpoint in live action. You know what I mean? Like that
Flashpoint.
should have been
They did
fire.
that. They did that in Flash in the TV series.
Yeah, I know, but I
I
mean,
think
like you know,
season
like,
five. I think season 5 or 6. They did. That's when
but
he
like, nah, I
started to
mean,
learn Flashpoint.
it was. I mean, it was. I mean, but that's the only reason I liked the Flash because like they actually, they actually did it. But like, I mean, as like a major movie, like something made because that's a major thing. You feel me? So like,
Mhm. But it
anything
will be
that's
so
major,
long
I would want
though.
to see.
You know that, right? It'll be so long of a storytelling. How are they gonna
Yeah.
combine that into like an hour 30 minutes, where Flashpoint was like 5 to 6 episodes long, and it's 30 minutes.
Man,
So yeah, I think it's possible. What 30 minutes? 30 minutes? No, it's an hour. My brain. These shows is
I
an
gotta see. I
hour.
gotta see. I
These
gotta see
shows is an
Thomas Wayne
hour.
Batman, bro. Like, I gotta see Thomas Wayne Batman.
Thomas
I gotta
Wayne
see Green. I
Batman.
gotta see Green Lantern as a Yellow Lantern. I gotta see all that shit. I gotta see all the Flashpoint shit. Skinny Superman. Like, you feel me? Like I gotta see all that. I mean, but like I said, they got a lot of stories, bro, that they can do. Like, you know, what I mean, that'll be hits. Like, but it's just, I
They're
mean,
not picking the right people to do the recipe.
they got some shit, bro. I mean, Marvel and DC, bro. Like, they got a lot of storylines where they can make some shit. Like, it's just, I mean, they just picking out, they either making their own storyline or they picking out the lightest ones. Like, I mean, like it's just weird. Like,
I feel you on that one. I just hope my hope is this is that with Marvel, I get it. They're right now focusing on films. You may not like the direction they're going with this. It's is that they probably could have started phase 5 and 6 with some type of animated, or I don't know if you would be okay with this as well. Like instead of everything has to be shows and film, add a little bit of animated um versions as well to keep the story going, right? So they
that's what they trying to do.
yeah,
I mean,
that
that's what they did to X Men '97. I mean, but like, I mean, but like I said, I mean, Marvel. When it comes to Marvel, I mean, they just got to do a little bit more better with the animation. I mean, because you got a lot of people that like animation. Like I love, like I said, I love animation. So like the only reason I really love animation in all realism is because it shows a lot of detail of the storylines. Like, I mean, you wouldn't like as far as like fucking like Batman and all them stuff, all those type of things, like all those animated things that you see, all the movies and all that stuff. It has some type of background in it, like, and it brings more. It brings more story. Like you could see a movie, but a movie is only going to last. A live action movie only going to last so long. I mean, animation, you're going to see everything that you need to see within that animation.
Yeah, because it's longer.
Facts.
It's longer, and the story can go, you know, with 10, 10 episodes long, with 30 minutes to maybe an hour long. So they can play with that. With the film, you know, who's really gonna sit down with a big jug of popcorn and stay 2 hours long? Like Jack Snyder. I mean, sorry, Zack Snyder did it with 4 hours long, and as you can see, OG is saying back when we was talking about this hour ago that he hated that was a long movie. You know,
Yeah,
it
it's
might
understandable.
there's other consumers and fans might have the same thinking as OG too. Like, yo,
Yeah.
I can't sit here for 4 hours. But mind you, some people, it's the same people would watch an animated show for hours, my nigga.
Word up.
For
I watched that
hours,
shit
my
too,
nigga.
bro.
Like,
Because it's like you get into that more like movie you gonna get into it until you fall asleep, but anime like you're not going to sleep on that, like you're really not going to go to sleep off no like animated movie or animated show, like it's not happening, bro. Keep you sucked in.
true. So we just have to see what's going on.
I mean,
And
I will give Marvel Avengers Assemble. I'll give them that one. That animation is pretty cool because they did all the stories of like, I mean, they did a lot of comic book shit in that animation. So I'll give them that one. But
okay.
I mean, I can't really give them anything else as far as animation. Like they don't do animated movies like that really. So I can't give them that.
Well,
No, I mean,
they're trying with with Spider-Man.
yeah. Yeah, I
They
mean Spider Verse was fire. That was probably the best animated and something animated that they ever did. Besides, like I said, back in the day of like the '90s. Like
hmm
other than that, that Spider Man was perfect. I want to see Miles in live action. I want to see him in live action.
Cool.
That is going to be fire. Miles Morales.
Mm.
I want to see him in live action. You know what I mean? If that's going to be the next Spider Man, I'd be cool with that. See Spider Gwen. You feel me? Like I'd rather see them. You know what I
They
mean, as far
are
as like live action.
they are in transition for that. It just when
Got
we
to, bro.
don't
He's the
know.
best Spider Man. Like
We don't know when Tom Holland's story is done because
he's the fucking best, bro.
I'm in lockstep of what they're gonna do with Venom's story. Because
Oh yeah.
right now, Sony is having a hard time making a decision because
Nah,
they
Venom. That's gonna
because
be
they
another horror movie.
because everybody literally is like gunning on Sony for fucking up Madam Web because of an actor is telling it like it is.
I already knew it was though.
Like
Like I mean,
this one actor is saying like this is not what I signed up for. Like all this that happened and stuff like that. I'm sorry my acting sucked in the movie, but it was just like to show you that I didn't give a fuck about this shit because that's
it
not
wasn't even that. It was just like just wasn't the right time for that movie. Like the movie just came out of nowhere. Like you see a little bit of it. Like they did promote it a little bit. Like no, I mean, it wasn't nothing like yo, this shit gonna be crazy or no, I mean, it wasn't no major movie. Like nobody was really like gunning for this. Like
hmm
to me personally, I wasn't gunning for it. Like
I
I
I
mean, I didn't know about it until somebody said something.
I watched it to see the artistry of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna criticize it from that point of why people are saying what they're saying. But overall speaking of Madam Web, it was a good storytelling, but there was this one spot that was dull. If they had fixed that, maybe people won't hate the fact that the costume wasn't on because everybody was gunning on the costumes of showing Madam Web, Gwen, the different Spider Girl. They the audience wanted to see that, but Sony did not do that. I don't know if it was a creative decision. I don't know if it was an executive decision, but if it's an executive decision, yo, you fucked up, bro. That's they fucked up
It's
to a
bigger than
point
that.
where they fucked up to a point where they're scared of how Craven the Hunter will be, and they changed the date to Christmas.
Man, they was slipping little like pieces of paper out of a hat or something, bro. Like that shit was wild. I
So,
mean, like I said, they just be wasting fucking money, bro. Like you didn't even have to do that. You could have did something totally different and would have made way more money. Like
but Craven the Hunter is a villain of Spider-Man.
I mean, he was okay. I mean, I ain't gonna knock Craven Hunter. Craven was alright as a Spider-Man villain. He was alright.
So the again, this is our final thoughts of DC and Marvel as a whole. And Pat, you got any final thoughts before we close out?
Nah.
As you heard from everyone that's here as a one of my guest speakers that are telling you that from Marvel's side they're trying their best to uh, get the customer back from the animated version. With the film, they got it on lock. With DC is what they got on lock is the animated version, and hope to God that James Gunn has the helm and could be on the same mental as Zack Snyder, because he did very very awesome storytelling as the Justice League. You know, you don't know what's coming. Like there's Superman coming. There's Batman's coming. There's uh Deadpool coming. There's mad shows as a fan. Can't wait to see. And not only watch it from a fan perspective, also looking at it like from a critic perspective as well as commentary of these set shows that we love and enjoy. So again, guys, thank you for coming. We have another podcast coming. Uh, the second, I believe we're gonna do that one the second week of May. Uh, yeah, uh, the second week of May will be the 12th, and it would be where just like how today is, it was more about the best uh movies that DC is going for, the best Marvel shows that is going for, what things are happening between them. You know, we just have these thoughts in our minds that other people are talking about from different perspectives. Like you have OG, like you have Sky, like you have Pat, or telling you the differences from what people might think of as well. You know, we think them the same way, and I just hope that uh, us from city to city side, like we we come from city to city. Like I meet these friends of mine that are here from my hometown. I talk to people that love Marvel, love DC, and wants to have have some banter, have some criticism of DC and Marvel on Clubhouse. not only that, on YouTube as well. I don't mind. We can have that commentary as well on YouTube. I'll definitely read read every comment that you're saying and doing. I don't mind. That's why we're here chatting up and talking about everything that we love with Marvel and DC. You know. Until then, guys, collide out. See you another time.